Receive. Cassie. Poyos in the middle.
I guess in the mind of Angge Poyos, there are a lot of what-ifs dun sa last season.
Of another finals appearance in the storied history of the program. They give away the ball. Carvalho. Panagua is checked. Side of Lasal. Reyes. Lapot. The push. Reyes again. Canino. Doug. Hilongo from behind. Easily picked up by Malaluan. Joust. Coverage. Canino. Still no. Lapot. Pepito was there. Carvalho behind. Jurado. Still alive. Carvalho. Poyos.
I think the serves are tension-filled, not just for the server, but for the libero as well. Again, all of these players just all over the court, killing themselves over defense. Reteta is now in the front. Pepito with a save. Whoa! Down the line.
Showcasing her power and might at the net. Ang timing ni Laika De Leon for that dig.
One more chance here for LaSalle. Poyos with a power tip. Dictating exactly where she wanted the ball to go. That's a good serve. Angge. Right on the money for Poyos. It's Poyos versus Natura.
She's in the front row. Full strength here. Take a look at that swing and elevation, targeting the super rookie.
Mini run here on the side of FEU. Poyos, drop ball. IQ play.
Right on point coming from Angge Poyos early. And you could see that Tinobaldo is constantly giving her reps here and forcing an quick attack.
Poyos, right behind the blockers.
FEU, it's not always about power, but being crafty in your swings, knowing the defensive pattern of your opponent.
Talking about Tagal. We're talking about the two best setters from season 86. As Poyos gets it over the hands again. Scramble. Cassie pushes it to the other side. Tin delays the set. Altea was there. Ubaldo was there. Bakake. Pepito will set to Angge. And Poyos will score.
Again, smart hitting.
Setting up the balls, going for the high percentage attackers.
Combination play, Poyos right behind Unekwe for her 4th point of the game. Poyos, 21 years old, out of Bohol.
Denied!
Woman rotation, two-hitter rotation. It's easier for UST to set up their defense pattern.
Meantime, here is the former UST high school standout. Nogales turned away. Brought to you by AIA. Rethink healthy with AIA.
To the open, Angge Poyos hitting the line.
No, Jaime, I think she was still loading. Instead, no.
Eliza. Belen will send it over for a free ball. Poyos is waiting. Bang! Angge Poyos, 7 points. Oh, the counter-attacks here.
And the digs.
Dak sends it to the corner. Pepito anticipating it. Poyos on the counter with the help of the net.
That attack is sliding over the tape of the net. And Pepito was just perfect. She saw that. Yun yung importante na kapag may new chances, new opportunity for your team.
Right.
Iba din yung dala niya sa na may bibigay na laro ng laro mo.
Pansil, sinungkit, nakuha ni Capistrano. Another chance here for UST. The toss to Poyos. And Poyos is pouring it on right now. 9 points.
Ibang-iba na rin ang
So UST cannot afford to relax. They need to protect their lead. As Adamson is on the warpath. And Poyos, again, she's looking for that block down.
And they get it.
Check ball.
Tied at 10. For UST, if they can close it out now, much better. But of course, Adamson wouldn't just, let it go.
Oh, we definitely see a much more intense Lady Falcon squad in this fourth set. And Poyos is looking for a challenge. She insists it was inside.
Getting that one in. And then USC crowd enjoying that play. And the denial! Access denied by Angge Poyos. Keeping healthy with AIA.
Angge Poyos is doing a little bit of everything.
She served it outside earlier. Gets it in this time. The winning point is there. Angge-LING Poyos with her 16th point. Third set to UST. Another service fault for UST. That is the fourth service fault for them. Set point again for UE. Oh, and again, who's there to save it? Angge-LING Poyos with 7 points.
Poyos had a slow start here in the first set.
May mga moments and situation na nagda-doubt sila, but they're on the court. They must do their job.
All part of the learning process.
Yes.
Like they have to go through it. Open to Poyos. Poyos! Uy! Umiwas si Olango. And right at the corner. Compromised. So now she's healthy. And she's ready to go as Poyos on the soft block.
Game face. Alam niya mapapatay niya yung bola.
Dora. Sends it back. Lamina to Alinsug. It's a net block. This one's another block touch challenge. Coach Sherwin continues to. Lams. Alinsug. Saved. Poyos! Both teams have really been so good in all of these counterattacks.
Grabe din yung pasok kasi ng spikers. Abu.
Hilongo now with 2 points.
Good serve.
Dump down. Poyos got it to go.
Coach Kung Fu actually
Poyos launches. And the UST side explodes. Angge Poyos.
Her height.
Right.
Kaya akyat
Her
baba
reach.
talaga.
Her reach for the ball.
Yeah. Ooh, and Poyos says, talk about me now.
I got power too.
Poyos, huge numbers for Angge. 21 for Canino, by the way, 19 for Laput. So there's a little difference
of her mental health and boost her confidence. She said, my performance has been on and off. It's frustrating, but I won't let it stop me from wanting to win. I want to do everything I can to help the team, whether it's offense or defense. And as one of the team's veterans, Aaliyah knows her performance carries more weight too. In her words, I want to show the younger ones what I'm capable of, so they feel challenged too. She's fighting not just for herself, but for the team.
But she has proven through the season she is really worthy of that starting lineup position.
Yeah, gradually she was able to get into the rhythm. And speaking of rhythm, Poyos has been playing well against Shavana Laput.
Yeah.
On tap, 10 serving 7. Belen. Doug. Cassie opens up. Poyos. Goodbye. Did you see her fly? Look at her fly. Duncan's
All of her points coming from set number 2 after being scoreless. 15 excellent sets for mga Limotan. Angge Poyos!
Wow. And what a setup.
Sa gitna. Oh, perfectly executed by US.
21 serving 23. That's a good serve. Mordi. Poyos from the left pin, right through the block. Angge Poyos carrying this UST team on her back.
19-10. Wow, these first 2 sets, partner, have been very strange.
Yeah. Well, what else can you expect?
Yeah. Match to match it.
The coaches both having their own legacies in the UAAP.
Another good serve by Lian. Open. No open spot.
Great decoy there, keeping Chuatico with her only one blocker. But that went in between the hands of Minor.
What a set.
Perfect set. Angge Poyos. Targeting that cross court.
One more game, and if whoever wins today wins that one, tapos na.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. Poyos is dug by Malaluan. Good defense we're seeing from both squads. And that one with the help of the net. So, medyo like De Leon's timing, medyo na-affect, ano.
He helped Poyos in that sequence. DLSU was ready for the defense, but...
And that's what they can do better in this third set to switch the momentum to the side of black and gold. So let's see how the Tigresses can take control once again. Watch this game on any device in the Philippines or abroad on the Pilipinas Live app. Download and subscribe. Now back to you, Chicky and Denise.
Just in time, Jersey.
That's a bit quiet in the second set. Let's see if she can come up with more points here in the third.
And feelings. Now, as she brought them together that day, she does the same in today's match. In the huddle earlier, you can feel how passionate she is as she tells them the team to push and to go all out. Today, they come here with a purpose. They aren't just playing for themselves, but especially for their seniors, Uaap and Decisive, as they both told me earlier how today's match is
A lot of effort for them to get their offense going again. Poyos again starting the set hot, going down the line.
Stop putting so much pressure on yourself. I came into this season wanting to prove myself, but it didn't show the way I expected. There are no expectations. I just need to prove myself to my family, my coaches and teammates that I deserve this spot and that I've worked hard to get here.
311th win of his career, and the one that will catapult them into the finals. A free ball to UST. Nice pull. Nice decoy by Uaap.
On the court, the shoot set to Poyos is something they will need to close this gap and extend this.
Open to Canino. Dug by Hilongo. Open to Poyos. Bang! 3-0.
The Carvalho Poyos connection has been deadly.
So Shavana Lapot is not on the court for this one. Set point for DLSU. Poyos down the line.
Wow.
The lane broke. Don't fix it.
Going for that down the line shot. It has been working for her all game long.
Taking advantage also of the smaller 2-point lead for UST. We are trying to determine who will have the twice-speed advantage going into the Final Four. And so far, UST have the advantage here in the first set. We're going to take a quick timeout. 18 points in that last game against NU. Canino with a good dig. Jurado with a read, and Poyos will try again. Going down the line was a better idea. And Shem Laput couldn't do much with that.
All that hit down the line. Single block coverage from the LSU, surprisingly, for Angge Poyos.
Point number 16 for Angge Poyos. This time the slide for Althea was dug by Olango. Deering will try. Poyos, drop ball. Ira. That Pepito was there. Poyos will try again. Aboneta unloads from the back. Poyos looking to put it in. Down the line for a kill. So the record, sorry, I just have to say, but the record for most blocks was Maddie Madayag with 11 blocks in 2019. Fast serve, sensitive skin needs 15 essential ceramides. Face the game with a healthy, hydrated skin. Cetaphil for everyone's sensitive skin.
Chuatico. Serve. Another faulty receive. UST will have a chance here. Poyos puts it away! And a 4-0 run set for Angge.
Oh yeah. And Angge Poyos just owning that. Kahit ready siya doon, you know, she'll get her groove later on.
Sharp serve. Over receive. Good coverage by Hardio. Belen will send it over. Abu. Carvalho straight to Poyos. Inunahan!
She really moves away from it. Kind of matches.
Sanay manalo rin yan. Sanay sa finals. Sanay sa big stage. Poyos.
Angge Poyos!
Who had her battles against Olango also. Right now, UST pouring it on with a 10-point lead. Look at this picture. Perfect swing.
Clearly miscommunication.
Wow. Took time to score that first point here in set number 3. But that was a quick offensive block. Scoring her 11th point now. So score check if you are watching the face-to-face. After that offensive block brought to you by AIA.
Again, they have to be careful dun sa set sa gitna. Kasi ang lalaki ng blockers ng Lasal, pinapayungan lang nila at di sila gumagalaw. And these are the sets that I am talking about that for that pancake save.
17 points now for Laput. They go to Jurado. Rodriguez was there for the pickup. Reyes to Laput, had to adjust. Picked up by Hilongo. Carvalho goes back to Jurado. Reg, popped up by Canino. They go to Angel from the back. Pepito was there to save it. Poyos! Down! It goes!
The yellow gallery roar inside the Mall of Asia Arena.
For the lady spikers. Reterta serving for Lasal. Carvalho to Poyos to end it. And she apologizes for that hit. Our Duncan spike on the set brought to you by Duncan, pasalubong ng bayan. This is Shane Reterta's second appearance. Did not play last game. Canino from the back. Popped up by Hilongo. Poyos will attack. Saved by De Leon. Easy over. Carvalho shoots it. Poyos and down. It goes for Angge Poyos.
Angge Poyos, she was up against a single blocker. Zone 1 was way open.
Good floater right there.
Ecalia. Zamudio. Coverage by Pamulaga. And here comes Bangayan. Blocked by Poyos. Yes, Poyos back-to-back points as we go this time to UE side with Althea Prato on Kyla Cordora. Get well soon. She went down with an ankle sprain late in set number 2. Easy put away for Poyos on the overpass coming from Zamudio.
Haunting UE. Also, the serve of UST, they are also back.
Great pass. Poyos tips it. Ooh, nobody there.
Her hang time just really allowed her to get a good read of the... Look at that.
Yeah, Poyos now in double digits, 7 to within 1. Pamulagan with a serve. Poyos, single blocker. And Angeline Poyos Now with 19.
The Angel kanino show for the Lady Spikers.
Altea. Saved by Malaluan. Canino again. Straight to Pepito. Back set to Horado. It's a high drop picked up by Aliyah. And still playable. But Poyos will... Oh, that goes through! That goes through for Angge Poyos. Wow! An unbelievable play on the save, which points so far. Canino with a serve. Carvalho sets up Poyos, and Angge will score.
I mentioned a while ago, hindi pwedeng mawalan ng laro si Angge Poyos on a setter like Julia Coronel. But she has had a lot of playing time in the first 3 games. Yeah, in the next few outings ng Lasal, we can expect a more confident Reyes.
Yeah. As Poyos, speaking of confidence, she's got that.
You can feel a little bit of vulnerability from the Lasal squad because when it comes to their program,
Carvalho pushing it out to Poyos, just looking for the money to Kaysay. She is the 5th setter, so she's middle of the road, but it's really such an advantage na kilala na niya si Meantime, let's take a look at this last point. Again by Angge Poyos. Look at that form, the approach, 100%
for UST as of now.
Another one. And that will give them set number 1. The player, the pride of Balilion Bohol. Angge Poyos. Down 2. Sila. Guzman. Coverage. Arroyo will set up Sulit on the right side. Pepito looks at Poyos but sets Horado. Carvalho back to Poyos, shoots it to Angge, and Angge knows what to do.
Carvalho, because she knew that no one was going to be there to guard that cross court.